Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Harrah's Hoosier Park. I'm track announcer Michael Chamberlain, and we are once again on the Road to the Derby Challenge. This week, stopping in two different spaces, and we will have two videos for these two races. The first of them is the Fountain of Youth down at Gulfstream, one of their traditional strong preps for the Florida Derby, which will be coming up on April the 1st. So looking very forward to that as we careen our way towards Derby Day, the first Saturday in May, which will be here before you know it. We do have a field of 10 going postward in the Fountain of Youth at 1 1/16 on the main track. And as we take a look at the field, the horse, of course, that stands out here is number 4, Forte. Forte is 7-5 on the morning line. Irad Ortiz Jr. is riding for trainer Todd Pletcher. The reason this horse stands out is the fact that the last three races for Forte were all victories with Grade 1 company. He won the Grade 1 Hopeful at Saratoga on September the 5th in the slop. Backed that up with a win in the Grade 1 Breeders' Futurity at Keeneland, and then was a 5-1 winner in the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Juvenile, defeating the heavy favorite Cave Rock in there on November the 4th. Now, Irad Ortiz Jr. has ridden Forte in all 5 previous starts. 4 of those were wins. The only one that was not a victory was the Grade 3 Sanford at Saratoga back in mid-July. Just didn't have anything that day, which happens. You know, that's certainly can't come to the ball every time with your best stuff. But I do think that Forte in this spot is a very tough horse, and I think this one is going to make that 2023 debut very strong. The other horses we're going to look at here, the one General Jim. Luis Saez riding for Shug McGahee. This was an $850,000 purchase at Keeneland in September of 2021. Into Mischief is the sire, and the horse is out of a Curlin mare. So General Jim certainly with a strong performance in the most recent effort in the Grade 3 Swale on February 4th at Gulfstream. That going 7 furlongs. So stretching out in distance here, they're going to try 1 1/16, which this horse has done before. However, the 2 victories at 1 1/16 on this horse's resume were on the turf. The maiden breaking win at Saratoga on September the 3rd, and then backed that up with a turf win at Keeneland on October the 29th. So it will be interesting to see how this horse will go the longer distance on the main track. General Jim on the inside is a very strong 6-1 on the board. Third pick is the 7, Madge. Madge is 8-1, and this colt is by Good Magic, a former Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner, and is out of a Big Brown mare. Big Brown, a Kentucky Derby and Preakness winner. Now, this horse was a most impressive winner in the debut effort on January 28th. That came by 3 3/4 lengths with a Beyer speed figure of 89. Now, 89 is a very strong number for a first career race, going 7 furlongs. And this horse will be ridden by Javier Castellano on Saturday. I do like the price of 8-1 as well on Madge. Just a question of how this horse is going to step up into the higher company here, going off that maiden breaking win, jumping right up into Grade 2 company, going around 2 turns for the first time. Quite a bit for this horse to overcome. But certainly Madge did show that he is worthy of a very strong look in here based off that first performance. Fourth choice is the 6th horse, I should say, Blazing Sevens. Now, like our top pick, Forte, the last 3 races for Blazing Sevens, number 6, have been Grade 1 races. However, this horse finished behind Forte in 2 of those 3 races. The Hopeful finished 3rd and then was 4th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Did get bumped and had a bit of a hampered start in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, however, so maybe a little bit of a forgivable 4th place finish in that last try. Did end up winning the Grade 1 Champagne at Aqueduct on October the 1st over a sloppy surface. Joel Rosario riding for trainer Chad Brown with Blazing Sevens. So as we take a look at those numbers on our monitors, we have 4-1-7-6, our top 4 picks in here. Again, Forte, the 7-5 favorite on the morning line. And given that resume, I think that if you get 7 to 5, you might be lucky. I think this horse is going to get bet pretty heavy. Forte, certainly a very strong favorite in here. Coming back, though, off of a layoff. So we'll have to see how Forte is going to handle that first start of 2023. Now, as we look for the play of the race, using $1 Exacta-Box of our top 3 picks, the 1 General Jim, the 4 Forte, and the 7 Madge, that's a $6 play. And then we have a $1 trifecta using our top 2. Just in the event Forte doesn't fire, General Jim is going to be our safety net here in those top 2 positions. And then we're going to use 4 horses in the 4th spot. We're using the 3 Shadow Dragon, who we have not mentioned yet, 12 to 1 on the morning line. Second in the grade 3 Holy Bull behind Rocket Can, who is the 8 horse in here, another one of those 4 horses in our 3rd position. Also using the 2 horses we did like in the 3rd and 4th positions in our selections, the 6 Blazing Sevens and the 7 Madge. So it's a $1 trifecta, 1-4 with 1-4 with 3, 6, 7, 8. The total play for the race is $14, $6 on the Exacta-Box, and $8 on that trifecta play. So we'll see if we can hit the board with our play for the Fountain of Youth Stakes coming up this Saturday from Gulfstream Park. Looking very forward on the road to the Derby, as now we're starting to get into some of the big races as we get closer to that first Saturday in May. It's coming up, folks. And also coming up is the start of our racing season. We are now into March, and we will be starting our live racing season here at Harrah's Hoosier Park on March 24th, and we invite you to come out and join us once live racing returns. We also invite you to come out on Saturday to take part in the Road to the Derby Challenge this weekend. For all of us here at Harrah's Hoosier Park, I'm Michael Chamberlain, wishing the best of luck to you all.